Assume Nesta italic. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Now only I'm recording. Good morning. Acha, you are having your Coal India Limited HR Management Executive interview on which date? 11th or 9th?
So it's on 11th Jan.
11 January. Good.
Yes,
now,
sir.
now, yeah, you can. If you want to say something, come on, tell.
So about myself,
Yeah,
I have to introduce myself.
yeah.
Okay. I will start with the meaning of my name. And the meaning of my name is the birthday of the Lord, the day on which, in reference to Christmas, the day on which the Lord of Jesus Nazareth was born.
Okay. Good.
And I belong to the Kangra district of Himachal Pradesh.
Hmm.
Talking about my family, my father is a proud retired inspector and he has served his 30 years of his life with the nation. My mother, she is currently working as a postal assistant and she's still serving. I have two elder sisters and both are working in banking sector. The eldest one is working in Canara Bank as an officer and the second elder one, she is working in Indian Bank as a clerk.
Oh.
I'm the youngest one.
Oh, my bank, Indian Bank. Excellent.
Okay,
I worked in Indian Bank. I took VRS in the year 2001. Yeah. Excellent. आज आपका एजुकेशन का बारे में थोड़ा बताइए.
Okay, sir. Talking about my academics, I did my graduation from the Post-Graduation College of Dharamshala, and it is the same college from where the legend Devanand and Mohit Chauhan have studied. I did my graduations in bachelor's in business administration with the gold medal. And then I continued to pursue my MBA, and I did my MBA from Central University of Himachal Pradesh, again with the gold medal. My hobbies are cooking, gardening, singing, and recently I've started learning driving, and it's a great experience as it requires a lot of attention and patience.
Achha, Himachal Pradesh means what is the name of the city you are living?
So I'm living in Kangra district of Himachal Pradesh.
Achha, is it a hilly place or ordinary plains?
So it's a hilly place.
Hilly? Oh. Hill में आप you are able to drive four-wheeler also?
Yes, sir.
That roads are all will be going say with ups and downs, is it not?
Yes, sir.
Oh, great. Excellent. Achha, you have mentioned in your, you studied in CBSC. Good.
Yes, sir.
10th also you studied in Himachal Pradesh board. Good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, what is the training experience you have had?
So I have an industrial training experience. It was of about 40 days, and I did my industrial training at ADDA Healthcare Limited, which is situated at Baddi. And basically, it's a pharmaceutical company, and it produces cancer medicines for. Basically, it's a US-based company, and my project was on labor welfare. I prepared a questionnaire on labor welfare, and my project was on labor welfare. And apart from my project, I was introduced about the induction program there, about the orientation program, how an employee enters the organization, what are the different formalities he have to undergo, and what are the different employment contracts he have to sign. And my project was all about that.
Yeah. Now talking about the welfare, employees' welfare. How will you explain employees' welfare?
Yes, sir. So employee welfare is basically about providing the basic facilities to the employees so that they can work accordingly and they can function accordingly in the organization. Basically, it's about providing them statutory welfares like providing them canteens, from time to time providing them medical services. Providing them canteens, crutches, then providing them drinking facilities, sitting facilities. So the basic facilities which are mandatory for the workers to work in an organization. So basically that include the labor welfare.
Yeah, in the company you worked, how many people were working?
Sir, I don't exactly remember the number, but
it was a big number or small number?
Sir, I don't remember the exact number, but the composition of women was less as compared to the men.
Oh, because you said the word creche, creche
Yes,
is
sir.
normally arranged when there are more women
Yes,
because
so
they
when
are
there are 30 or more women.
30 or more. Acha, acha. Creche, that's
Yes, sir.
right. Now, very good. Now, why did you choose HR as your subject? Is it that you studied HR only or HR and finance?
No, sir, my basket was in MBA, my basket was uh, full with lots of HR subject and some of finance subjects.
Some finance. Acha, acha.
Yes, sir.
So, first year you must have studied some finance and all.
Yes, sir. So previously in the first semester, we had to study all the subjects like marketing, finance, and HR, and then we have in the next year we have to choose our stream.
Oh, oh. So, you chose HR as your mainstream.
Yes, sir.
Can you explain why you opted for this?
So I opted for HR because I think that I have certain qualities which are required for being an HR professional. Like I'm good at explaining the things. I'm good at motivating people. I'm also good at leading people. I'm a good listener, and I take decisions accordingly after evaluating all the alternative solutions. So I think that I think I'm a suitable thing for being an HR.
Mhm. Good. Or in other words, HR is a suitable area for you.
Yes,
Correct?
sir.
Yeah. Why not marketing?
So I don't know, from my graduation time, I was very attracted towards the HR stream.
Hmm.
And about the marketing, I have studied marketing, but I think that I'm not that competitive to be in marketing field.
That's what you feel.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What are the qualities normally required for a successful marketing person?
They should be very good in communication skills,
Okay.
as well as he must be very good in persuading the people,
Right.
influencing the people,
Yeah.
or generating lots of ideas, brainstorming. There are lots of things which are involved in marketing.
Mm. Actually,
Yes, sir.
from what you were telling about why you are opting for HR
Yes, sir.
and the qualities that are required for marketing,
Yes, sir.
the only thing that is missing or it is extra in marketing is persuading people to agree. That is not giving up this thing. Now, my
Okay.
question is, will such situations not arise in HR?
Okay, sir.
Could you follow what I said? See,
Okay.
HR में भी कभी कभी आपको इंस्टेंसेस हो सकते हैं जहां आपको पहले बार बोल के से तो नहीं होता है सेकेंड टाइम बोलना
Yes, sir.
पड़ता है थर्ड टाइम बोलना पड़ता है सो दैट
Yes, sir.
persuasion skill is it required in HR or not?
Yes, sir. Persuasion and influencing thing is always there in HR because whenever there is a change in an organization and whenever there is an introduction of any new technology or any new thing in the organization, then it's the people of HR who have to persuade the employees. Like recently, the cotton wages they are introduced. So there are so many changes in the wages, cotton wages. So it is the duty of the employers to communicate all the information properly to the people who are going to work so that to eliminate the resistance factor.
Right. You studied in Central University. That's supposed to be an university where you
Yes, sir.
get campus recruitment.
Yes, sir. There were campus recruitments, but they are very less,
Oh,
and they are not.
2018 it was less.
Yes, sir.
Oh, oh. No, not. What were the companies that were participating?
So like Decathlon
Mm,
and NGOs like Sarthak.
mhm,
So most of the time NGOs
mhm.
are there for HR people.
Oh, oh. Why? What these people will do in NGOs?
So I don't know the exact thing about the campus recruitment.
Oh, oh.
I mean that I never I
You
what
were
I would
not
say that
interested in it, probably.
because the what we call it
That was not your
so,
cake. That was not your
so mostly
choice.
mostly the companies are for like marketing department के लिए अच्छी वो आती थी
Oh, oh.
and not for HR.
Mainly for marketing. या
Yes,
एनजीओ
sir.
में वो लोग क्या करेंगे मेरा ख्याल से, आई मे बी
Yes,
रॉन्ग,
sir.
their effort will be to take care of the collections and also
Yes.
indulge in marketing, phone marketing or personal marketing, try to canvas monies for the non-gazetted of governmental organization,
Yes, sir.
NGOs. So what are your views regarding NGOs? Are they doing a service to us or not?
Yes, sir. They are doing a service to us.
Can you elaborate?
Sir, sorry, sir. What was your question?
No, my question is, are NGOs helpful for the society?
Yes, sir. They are helpful for the society. They are the non-profit organizations, and they are working in a very good way towards the organizations, towards the poor people, basically towards the old people, poor people, underprivileged people. So they are working in a right manner.
Good.
But
Because
they require lots of.
what government cannot do, you require somebody else to come out and try to help them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's good. Um, that's right. Then 2018 you completed degree.
Yes, sir.
What are the companies for which you applied afterwards?
Sir, I never applied for any private companies. My focus was only for preparing for the PSU exams related to HR. And I have given various PSU exams like BHEL, SJVNL, and EESL, Coal India Limited. So my focus was always to be in government sector.
Yeah. In any
as
other
an HR
company,
profile.
in any other company where you selected up to interview stage?
No, sir, not yet.
Not yet.
Just Coal India Limited.
Coal India Limited. Coal India Limited, you belong to reserved category or general?
So reserved category.
OBC?
Sir, SC.
SC. What was the cutoff mark?
So it was around 131.
Right. How many you think you would have scored?
Sir, I have scored nearly to the cutoff. I think that maybe 2-3 marks above than the cutoff.
Only cutoff. That's all. 1 minute. Some call is coming. Hello. Yes, please. Yes, சொல்லுங்க. ஆமா, லைன்ல உங்களுக்கு வந்து டயல் டோனே இல்ல. there is no dial tone. அவங்க வந்து ஸ்விட்ச் ஆஃப் பண்ணி ஆன் பண்ண சொன்னாங்க, அப்படியுமே நடக்கல. யாரா நீங்க நேரா வந்து பார்த்தா கொஞ்சம் சௌரியமா இருக்கும். ஆமாங்க. Yeah, my landline phone is not working. That's why I made a complaint. Netali. Netali, what was the question I was asking? Sorry, forgot.
So you were asking about how where I have applied in different companies.
Yeah, different companies you have applied, and I was asking about marks you are scoring. You have scored in only above cutoff. You see, there will not be any specific advantage over written test. No, I'm asking if you have scored some 5, 10 marks, 20 marks more than cutoff, अब तो बहुत खुशी हो सकते हैं ना?
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, ये selection process कैसे है? 200 marks for the written test and 10 marks for the interview, correct?
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, ठीक है. Good. So now in the MBA HR.
Yes, sir.
What are the subjects you studied? Major subjects. Tell me about 4 or 5 subjects you studied in your MBA.
So I have studied human resource management, organization behavior, human resource development, industrial relations, labor laws relating to HR.
Industrial relations.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell something about that? What is industrial relations and what is the role of our HR officers in that?
So industrial relation basically it's about the relationship between the parties involved in the organization, like employees and trade unions and management. So basically, the purpose of industrial relation is to work in harmony with all these parties and to bring the industrial democracy in the organization.
Good. Now, how many people should be there to form a union?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any idea? That minimum so many number of people should be there in a company to form
Yes, sir.
a union? How much is the number?
So for doing the registration of a trade union,
Yeah.
minimum number of persons are 7 or
Yeah.
100, whichever is less, and those 7 persons should be belong to that establishment.
Yeah. 7. Oh, 7 minimum number is 7. Good, good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Have you heard about Coal India Limited? Are there unions in that?
No, sir, I haven't heard. But as it is a big company, then I think that it have trade unions.
Employees unions in Coal India Limited. I'm just after asking you only, I am getting a doubt whether there will be trade unions. Yeah, trade unions are there.
Okay, sir.
Trade union, it cannot be because such a big organization. November 26, some 4 trade unions have given a notice for 1 day strike.
Okay, sir.
Here, what is given is state-owned Coal India Limited said it has been served 1 day strike notice by 4 trade unions. That means there are more number of unions.
Okay, sir.
Efforts would be made to avert the strike. Central trade union, 10 trade unions are announced. Acha, there are 10 trade, more than 10 unions in our Coal India. Coal India, the single largest coal producer in the world, operates 84 mining areas. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good. So there are problems in that also. That is why you people are required. How will you discuss with trade union leaders?
Sir, about what?
Any issue, supposing they come with some demands. Maybe any new demand, it can be there, and they want you to change the procedure that the company has been adopting all these years. Now,
Yes, sir.
they come and demand it and they come for a discussion. So, what type of approach will you be adopting? Like sticking on to what is the company is doing now, or be willing to change depending on what the unions are asking?
So there are various measures like collective bargaining. In that process, the employers and the trade unions, they come together and they discuss about the conditions of employment and what are the requirements of the trade union. And after discussing about the matters, ultimately they lead to a solution which is favorable both for the employers as well as for the trade unions. So it is one of the measure.
So what will be your approach?
So it would be of listening to both the parties. And then after analyzing the various alternatives which are present, then offering the solution, and then also approaching towards the feedback from both the union and the employers.
Good, good. See, actually, what do you think are the reasons for problems in organizations? Employee problems are there sometimes or many times. What can be the possible reasons on account of which, for example, present farmer strike,
Yes, sir.
What is the reason for that?
So the main reason for the farmers protest is the new laws which are introduced by our government, and they think that they will not be provided MSP, and there are I think there are 3 codes or 3 laws which were introduced, and previously there was a mechanism like farmers have to sell their products in APMC Mandi, and then the traders will collect and they will get a minimum support price. But the government now it is approaching that the farmers can directly sell their product to the private players. So farmers are having a fear that they will not receive MSP and they will be exploited more. So because of that, they are protesting.
Oh, good, good, good. 1 minute. Somebody has come. Let me check it up. Please, kindly hold on.
Okay, sir.
ஒரு 10 minutes கழிச்சு ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா ஒர்க் ஆகும். உடனே கேட்டாங்க ಅಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಒಟ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸತ್ತ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸಾಲ ಎಲ್ಲ ತೋರಿಸಿದೆ ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಹೊಡಿತು ಹಲೋ ಆ ಫೈನ್ ಒಂದು check. Excuse me. Yeah. Sorry. As I told you, no, that phone is not working. So, yes, come doing it. Yeah. Very good. Now, in the college, you studied MBA. Can you tell me the qualities of a professor or lecturer who was taking and you liked very much and why?
So the qualities of a professor
professor
in
or a
an
lecturer?
institution.
Yeah.
So he should be a good listener.
No. I'm not asking the ideal one. The one who was liked by you. Don't have to tell the name and the reason therefore.
Okay, sir. So there is one professor, and the main thing that I like about her that she is very good in explaining things with the help of examples.
Oh, always she tells examples.
Yes,
yeah.
Always she associate the things with the reality, and also she has a good emotional intelligence. She is more, she is very close to all the students, as well as she is very good in explaining things. She's a good listener. She at the end of the year she always provides us feedback about ourselves. Like she also asks us about her feedback. Like we have to give feedback about her, that how she has taught us throughout the year, and we usually write it on the papers at the end of the year. So I think it's a very constructive process because both of the parties are going to know about what are pros and cons and strengths and weaknesses, and we can work on that.
Acha, she was receptive to ideas. That is, she was willing to take a feedback from you people, and also she was willing to give feedback to you people. That's what you say?
Yes, sir.
Good. So you like this particular quality of us. Good. Who is your role model? And what are the qualities you would like to learn from that role model?
Okay, sir. So when I think about my role model, then it portrays a lot of people in front of my eyes. Firstly, on that list, I keep my parents on the top. I have learned so many things from my parents, and they know me better than anyone else in the world. And after that, my teachers, because I am academic. If I'm good and I'm clearing exams, and it's all because of my teachers. I've learned so many things from them. Then my grandparents, they have taught me kindness, honesty, generosity, all these qualities I have learned from them. And apart from all these people, I follow some spiritual leaders like Sadhguru, High Holiness Dalai Lama.
No, but normally for this question, I think you have to come out with one person only and tell what are the qualities that are required. We cannot be going on generalizing so many people, correct?
Okay, sir.
Come out with the name of one name. You don't have to tell the name. The position the person is occupying.
Yes, sir.
And so, what are the qualities of his you would like to learn from him?
So, for that particular one, I will say that it's my teacher, and I have learned so many things from her, and I admire her the most. I like the way she teaches. I like the way she is a human being, the way she deals with people, and also about the general qualities like leading, persuading, and overall keeping everyone in harmony.
So that is the quality you have learned from her. You would like to copy from her. Good. What are your strengths?
So talking about my strengths, I really like detailing the things. And whenever I try to do anything, even if it's my presentation in the class, I always make sure to do it with full diligence and full hard work. I always do what is assigned to me. I always try to do it with wholeheartedness. I always put my 100% in that, and that is the thing that I like the most in myself. I like motivating people, and I am a self-motivated person. I have a good resilience, and I like motivating people. Yes, sir. These are the strengths that I think that I have.
Yeah, good. Are you a good leader?
Yes, sir.
Tell me what makes you think that you possess leadership qualities?
Sir, I will say because I'm not having work experience, so I will say that like during our MBA course, like we have to give a presentation. I always lead the presentation. In other HR activities also, like in role playing, like in any different functions which we have in our in our institution, like if there is any party or if there is any big management function, then I always take the lead. I always take the initiative to be associated in some function and to properly accomplish it.
Correct, correct. Good. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
From 5 years from now, I see myself as a successful HR professional.
Yeah, good. So, what are the things you will do to make yourself a good team member of your HR team? So there will be more HR people, not one. So many of
Yes,
you will be
sir.
there, and each one of you will be given one particular responsibility. A group of people will be given some responsibility. So how will you work with the group members?
So for working with the group members, the first thing is that to understanding the individual needs of every group and then aligning those needs with the objectives. And understanding one of the quality that is required is that being empathetic and assertive as well. So I think that for aligning yourself and for bringing the potential of your workers, first thing is that you have to work and you have to understand them, their needs, and then you have to align those needs. Then you have to motivate them. So I think that those are the things which are required.
Good. Will you be able to relocate yourself?
Yes, sir.
You are from Himachal Pradesh, the northernmost part of India. Supposing you are posted to Hyderabad, what will be
Yes,
your
sir.
idea?
Sir, I will be comfortable to relocate myself.
Really? Good, good, good. Tell me about an accomplishment you are most proud of.
Sir, about an accomplishment. Sir, I have received gold medals in my graduation as well as in my post graduation. Furthermore, I have represented my school in a group singing competition at a state level.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
good, good, good singing. So normally you sing Hindi film songs?
Yes, sir.
Ah, correct, correct, correct. You have received some Parasaram Award for academic
So,
excellence that is
in
for studies,
graduation.
graduation. And then in matriculation, they give you 10,000 rupees also.
Yes, sir.
Which government gave it or what?
Yes, the government gave it.
Excellent. Good, good, good. Such a bright person who has been getting gold medals and all. Why you could not try to get into a company of, say, even a private one? So, what makes you think that private is not suitable for you?
So it's not like private is not suitable for me, but my family members they are more inclined towards the government sector as most of my family members they are working in government sector.
Oh,
And
see
for
your
private
sis.
sector, I will say that in government sector we are having more job security. Like if we talk about this pandemic time, then the people who are in government sector they are well secured as compared to the private people.
Correct, correct. That's true. That's true. So then the other option is, of course, HR. You can't be starting a company. Of course, you can start a company for hiring people and all that. Is it not? Supposing you want to
Yes,
start
sir.
a business of your own, you can take up can start a company where which will be hiring people for jobs. Correct.
Yes,
So,
sir.
are you not interested in taking up a business?
So firstly, I want to have those qualities. I still don't have any experience. I want to get the experience. And later on, if I think that I'm capable, then I will open my own organization.
Good. Excellent. How did you hear about Coal India Limited vacancies?
So there's a website called Free Jobs Alert. In that website, it's a very well refined, everything is given in a very refined form, like in a proper structured manner. So there are government jobs, state government jobs. So I always recommend that site to every friend of mine to look into various jobs associated with their stream. So that from that website, I get to know about Coal India Limited.
Good. Can you describe yourself in one line? Supposing the same description has to be made in one word, how it will be different?
So I'm an optimistic person.
I am an optimistic person. Then one word means?
So in one word, it's optimistic person. I have told you that in one word, if I have to explain myself, then I'm a very optimistic person.
Optimist. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You are an optimistic person. Good. Excellent. Tell me about a difficult situation you have handled so far.
Sir, I will talk about the recent one.
1 minute. Coming, just a minute. Yeah, 1 minute. Yeah, sorry, more disturbance on account of phone. Yeah, what was the situation? I was asking. Difficult situation. Yeah, tell me.
So I will talk about the recent one. Like for the very first time, I'm going through the flight. I have never traveled through flight, and there was an incident that the flight got postponed, and my flight was not aligning with my previous flight. So I was so worried that how I will solve this problem because it's my first time. And firstly, what the first thing that I did that I calm myself. Then I searched on the internet, and then I approached some of my friends who travel through the flight, and then I talked to the customer care department, asked everything about the refund, about the different timings, most recent timings, which can align my flight with my next flight, and then in this way I solved that problem on my own.
Yeah, Acha, it was a situation where your flight was reaching the other place probably after the time of departure from that
flight.
Yeah, so you could solve that problem, or was it that the reservation was done in two different companies or same company?
They're two different companies.
Oh, why did you choose that way? Normally return flight लेने से तो अच्छा होता था ना. But
so
somebody else would have done
it. I'm not aware about.
Yeah, somebody else would have booked it for you, possibly.
Yes, sir.
That may be the reason. Good. Why should we hire you?
Okay, sir. Sir, there are a lot of candidates who have applied for this position. I don't know about the rest. I know about myself, and I think that I meet the minimum qualifications and minimum requirements to be an HR person. And my words can't justify me until and unless you provide me that privilege opportunity.
So you say that you possess. Now here you can add some more details like your strengths.
Okay, sir.
You have to, but I know most of us will hesitate to tell about ourselves in good points. But here you need to tell, yes, I possess these positive points which are required for becoming successful as an HR person. So on account of this, you can choose me.
Okay, sir.
Good. Will you be working on holidays and weekends if the company wants it?
So as the situation demands, I will work for the organization.
Yeah. So how would you deal with angry colleagues?
So for dealing with angry colleagues,
Hmm.
firstly, I need to calm myself.
Hmm.
I need to listen to them properly. What are their issues? Why they are angry? And then identifying the solutions which I will provide to them. I will follow this mechanism while dealing with angry people or angry colleagues.
With angry colleagues, yeah. Have you been having some situations where you are that angry person?
And no, sir, I'm a very calm person.
Acha.
Usually I have anger, but I calm myself with just a few minutes.
Oh. But as a child, as a girl, school girl, and all, were you a demanding person or not?
No, sir.
No. One
I was
minute.
not a demanding person.
1 minute. Hello. Hello. Good morning. நான் கொஞ்சம் இப்போ நான் இன்டர்வியூவில் இருக்கேன் அப்புறம் கூப்பிட்றீங்களா ஒரு 1/2 மணிக்கு தேங்க்யூ யா yeah no I was asking you where as there have been some instances when you were an angry person.
They were asking me about that whether you while you were a child you were demanding or not.
Yeah when you were a child what happened? Were you not? Because I am seeing a child here just above this flat. She is so much demanding. She cries and does tantrums, to get things done. So were you like that or not?
No, sir. I was very adaptive child. I always listened to my parents.
Possibly because you were the third child. I mean, the last child, correct?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. Very good. What motivates you?
What motivates me?
Yeah.
So I see whatever I see in the surrounding, like people who are working. Whenever I see that they are working in a very diligent manner, they're working in a very refined way. They're very strongly motivated to work. And by watching all these people, I motivate myself. But I also wanted to be a successful person.
Good. Excellent. Very good. Now coming to Coal India Limited. We are coming to it after 30 minutes. Yeah. Coal India Limited. Tell me about Coal India Limited.
Okay, sir. So Coal India Limited is a Maharatna public sector company under the Ministry of Coal and Government of India with headquarters at Kolkata, West Bengal. And it was established in 1975 with an initial production of 79 million ton. It is the single largest coal producing company in the world, and India's 83% of the coal production is done by Coal India Limited, and rest is by import from Australia and other countries. Coal India Limited's mission is to produce and market the planned quantity of coal in an efficient and economical manner, and its vision is to emerge as a global player. And Coal India Limited has 84 mining areas which are situated in 8 provincial states, and there are 352 mines. There are 352 mines and open cast mines, underground mines, and mixed mines. It has 12 coal washeries, out of which 10 are coking coal and 2 are non-coking coal. Coal India Limited has 8 subsidiaries, namely Bharat Coking Coal Limited.
You don't have to tell the names of subsidiaries because I found in your interview it's going to be maximum 10 minutes.
Okay, sir.
So there, in such cases, when you introduce about Coal India, you just say the number of subsidiaries, 7 here, 1 there, correct, like that. 1 abroad, sir. Yeah. You tell like that and then go for other points.
Okay, sir. So for the year 2019-20, Coal India Limited has produced a production limit of 602.138 million ton. And on March 30, it has produced 3.86 million ton in a single day, which was the single largest production since its foundation. And Coal India Limited CMD name is Pramod Agrawal. He is an IS from MP cadre. Coal India Limited, it has done so much for the society as well. Like it has promised to 138 hematological disorder children. It will provide bone marrow transplant for them. And during this pandemic, Coal India Limited has said that the employees who died because of corona, they will be treated under the accidental insurance. And Coal India Limited has produced its own sanitizing chamber and at one of its plant. It has also produced its own sanitizer, which is a WHO-based formula sanitizer. Moreover, for the future, Coal India Limited has planned to produce 1 billion ton of coal for the financial year 23-24. And for the coming year, Coal India Limited is trying to diversify its business into aluminium sector, into coal-based methanol, metal mining, and all these coal-based methanol into solar sector. It has planned to invest in those sectors as well. And there is a Coal India Limited is going to invest in ERP also, which is Enterprise Resource Planning, with the help of Tech Mahindra, because there are so many subsidiaries in Coal India and they further have divided into so many units. So for making the functioning of the unit more appropriately, it will work with Tech Mahindra and it will benefit the production as well as in the HR sector and as well as in the production sector. Coal India Limited has planned to introduce an additional board of directors, which will be of business and development. And Coal India Limited, so that's all about Coal India Limited.
You have told so many things. Good. Yeah. What is corporate social responsibility?
So corporate social responsibility is basically doing something for the society, giving something return to the society. So like,
in what way Coal India Limited is doing it?
In what way, sir? There's a Clean India initiative. Coal India has joined hands with Tata Medical Care and it has invested certain amount in Clean India initiative. Furthermore, there is a term called Clean Coal Technology. And Coal India is working at it. There's a plant called Dhankuni plant in Coal India. So basically, it's planning to produce coal-based methanol. It will produce less smoke and it will produce less pollution.
Very good. Did you go through the website of Coal India Limited? I'm sure you must have.
Yes, sir.
Under news and media, were you having options to go through that?
Yes, sir.
There is one column known as sponsorship.
No, sir, I haven't gone through that column.
Sponsorship करके एक है, इसमें स्पॉन्सरशिप डिटेल्स के लिए तो पीडीएफ डॉक्यूमेंट का लिंक दिया हुआ है. उसको खोलने से 2019-20 में कोल इंडिया लिमिटेड स्पॉन्सर्ड 53 companies, 53 organizations. For example, IIT Bombay, they have given 4 lakhs, Heritage Bengal 1 lakh. This is, I'm just mentioning. The topmost is Bengal Chamber of Commerce, 50 lakhs they have given. Kolkata senior tennis player, 50,000. So that one was 5 lakhs and this is 50,000. Likewise, they have given so much of amounts to different organizations.
Okay, sir.
You are from Himachal Pradesh, na?
Yes, sir.
हिमाचल प्रदेश में कोल एक्टिविटी होता है नहीं होता है?
No, sir.
कुछ भी नहीं है?
No, sir. There are industries like SJVN Limited. Pharmaceutical industries are there.
Yeah, in fact, they have given for one Bharati Tamil Sangam also. What is that? Bharati Tamil Sangam.
Sir, sorry, I'm not able to understand what you're saying.
Bharati Tamil Sangam. I mean, have you heard of the poet Bharati in Tamil language? No?
No, sir.
No. He was a famous poet who lived during the freedom struggles times. He has written a lot of poems in Tamil and his name is well remembered, Bharatiyar. And in his name, some Tamil associations are formed. For that, it seems they have made funds for that also. They have made.
Okay, sir.
And I think all these things come under corporate social responsibility.
So there's one more thing, like with the School India Limited has joined hands with Union Minister of Skill Development, and it will provide 1.7 lakh people skill training. It also comes under CSR.
Mhm. So first time I'm seeing, because I have not worked under this digitalization arena, but I find
Okay.
your website, your Coal India Limited website, has also, what is that? Transfer orders. Did you see that?
No, sir.
There is a there is a portion known as first portion is home, overview, our business, performance, employee corner, news and media, info bank, RTI Act. I mean, on top you get all these things, correct?
Yes, sir.
इसमें एम्प्लॉई कॉर्नर कभी हम लोग हम तो आई एम सीइंग इट फॉर nth नंबर ऑफ टाइम, पहले बार हम इसको देखते हैं। उसमें देखते हैं तो पहले में ह्यूमन रिसोर्स करके एक चैप्टर दिया है उसके लिए। yesterday I was discussing with that candidate about this, वो आप पढ़ लीजिए। उसमें दिया है HRD में क्या क्या करना है, टेक्निकल ट्रेनिंग है, देन उसका बारे में मैनेजमेंट ट्रेनिंग, ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ट्रेनिंग, जनरल डेवलपमेंट ट्रेनिंग, ये सब के लिए importance is being given by Coal India Limited.
Okay,
that
sir,
is
I will
okay,
go through it.
that is okay. नेक्स्ट में देखता है ट्रांसफर्स एंड प्रमोशंस। इसमें
Okay.
क्लिक करने से तो पहले आता है श्री सुशील कुमार साहू, असिस्टेंट मैनेजर, presently posted at MCL, is hereby transferred in his capacity grade to SCCL till further orders. So
Okay, sir.
इसमें आपको ट्रांसफर ऑर्डर होने से भी इसमें ही देखा जाएंगे हम।
So I will have to explain it.
No,
Yes.
I'm asking. So I mean, I was just appreciating that transparency.
Okay, sir.
The organization is very much transparent in telling about all these things also. Transfer orders, promotion orders, recommendations of DPC board. What is that? Departmental Promotion Committee, DPC board, or disciplinary planning committee, I'm not sure. So उसका बारे में भी थोड़ा पढ़ लीजिए एम्प्लॉई कॉर्नर में क्या क्या दिया है। Because you are going for HR interview, all these things are related to HR. Okay.
Okay, sir.
And they have also given one more, human resource management system online. उसका बारे में भी पढ़ लीजिए।
Okay, sir.
I am sorry. First time I myself seeing now only. So that way I could not tell the other candidates. You're lucky that I'm able to see this. इसमें से you can learn something. Whether they are going to ask question or not, that's a different thing. But we must be prepared. समझ गया?
Yes, sir.
What are your hobbies?
So my hobbies are singing, gardening, cooking.
अच्छा, गार्डनिंग में क्या कैसे काम करते हैं?
So gardening में we are having our own small land and we grow few requirements like few vegetables.
Few vegetables. Because yours is a own house or a rented house?
No, sir, our own house.
Your own house. Good, good, good. So can you describe your house?
So describing about my house. Okay.
I am not going to see it now, but you must bring it before my eyes.
Okay, sir. So my house is L-shaped, and we are a joint family, and we're having 5 rooms, 2 toilets, and 1 kitchen. And currently, I'm sitting in the middle portion, which have 2 rooms.
बट इतना बड़ा होने से तो आपको वाईफाई रखने से तो हर जगह में वाईफाई आता नहीं है।
Yes, sir. There's a lot of internet problem at my home.
So that's why you are sitting in a place where there is a router.
Yes, sir.
Good, good, good. Then और भी describe करो ना, like how many floors, What is the extent of garden around?
It's a single floor.
Uh-huh.
It's a single house, not any floor.
Acha. No other connections.
So my house has so many trees, different fruit trees. Like my grandfather was so fond of planting more and more trees. So my house is surrounded with a lot of greenery. And
what are the fruits that are there?
Mango, lychee, banana, pomegranate, and many more.
Pomegranate भी मिलेगा आपका घर में?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. That's very good.
There's one tree which have pomegranate.
Yeah, that's very rare for. It won't be growing in our place. In your place, it comes. Do you have apple trees? No.
No, sir. So it's not that cold here. Planting apple trees, the main places are Manali, Kullu, and Shimla.
Oh, there only you will get it. Excellent. Yes, good. So that is your gardening. Cooking में आपका expertise का बताओ.
So in cooking, whatever I cook, I always make sure that people like it. Like in cooking, my specialty is rajma chawal, and there's a dish called madra, which is very much famous in Himachal. So I always prepare that.
Madra.
Yes, sir.
How is it made?
So it's basically white chickpeas and hung curd, and there are a lot of spices which are included in making that.
Listen. White. What is that? First one.
White chickpeas.
Chickpeas. Peas. Yes. Okay.
And hung curd.
Hung curd means?
Curd.
Yeah, curd right. ठीक है. अच्छा, ये हम लोग बोलते हैं इसको पचड़ी बोलते हैं.
Okay, sir.
That is, it's made of say your curd and all that. उसमें क्या क्या मसाला ऐड करेंगे आप?
Sir, हल्दी, मसाला, जो सारी मिक्स चीजें होती हैं, like गरम मसाला, जीरा मसाला, हींग, everything is included. Then haldi is the main thing. Then dry fruits are also included in it.
Mint डालेंगे उसमें?
No, sir.
Mint is not. अच्छा नहीं. Good. Very nice. You are able to manage with cooking also. For in respect of cooking, from whom are you learning? Obviously, mother.
Yes, sir. Also from mother and YouTube. In today's era, it's YouTube.
You are learning more from YouTube also.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Very good. Now come to management.
Okay, sir.
What is budget?
So budget is basically planned. Like if we talk about production, then there is production budget. We have to work in that budget. We can't spend out of that budget.
In other words, budget is an estimate we prepare for the future time,
Okay, sir.
Briefly told, that is how we can explain. Good.
Okay, sir.
Now come to evaluation of training. How will you evaluate training given to employees?
So for evaluating the training, there are different methods. Firstly, the standards which are set in the organization, they are well established and communicated to the employees that we want this thing from you. And then after the training period, whatever the results, they are matched with the set standards. And if there is any deviation, then deviation is corrected with the proper feedback.
Good. Come to motivation. Can you please tell me any one theory of motivation?
So Maslow, I will tell about the Maslow need hierarchy theory.
Tell me.
It was given by Harold Maslow, and it contains 5 stages or 5 levels of our needs. And when one need is fulfilled, then another need generates. And as a human, our needs are unlimited. So the first one is a physiological need. The second one is a safety need. The third one is the esteem need. The third one is a social need. Fourth one is the esteem need, and the fifth one is the self-actualization need. In the physiological need, we talk about the basic things with which we can survive, like food, water, sleep. When we talk about safety, then safety about our security, like having a home, our insurance. And then social needs. Social needs are relationship with the people. And the fourth one is the self-esteem need. We also want to recognize.
Fifth is
we also want to respect. Hello? Fifth is the self-actualization need.
Fifth is self-actualization. उसका पहले self-esteem.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Self-actualization का मतलब क्या है?
So self-actualization is about understanding the facts, to be lack prejudice, to be more moral, to be more spiritual, is the highest level of need.
Very good. Good. Excellent. Last question. How good are you a communicator?
Sorry, sir, what's the question?
How good are you in communicating?
How good I am in communicating?
Yeah.
Sir, I'm good at explaining things. I have received a feedback from my class also that while I'm giving presentation, I always make sure when you understand the things well, then only you can be able to make the people understand you. I think that is
on a scale of 0 to 10, how many marks will you give for you?
So I will give 7.5.
Why?
Because I think that I still lack some of the confidence. When I'm not sure about something, then I always lack confidence.
No, you could say somewhere around 8 to 9. Because this question is asked to find your level of self-confidence.
Okay, sir.
That is why this nothing can we make out from this to find how are you loving yourself? How are you patting yourself? समझ गया?
Okay, sir.
Very nice. You have answered almost all the questions very nicely. I have not asked any tough questions to you, which you cannot answer. What is the profit made by Coal India Limited last year?
So the profit.
देखना है जी financial में there is an annual report given. See under the top, performance may click performance, you will have physical, financial. Once you click financial, you will have annual report of accounts 2019-20. उसमें आपको सब कुछ मिल जाएगा.
So I have made notes on that, but at this particular time, I'm not able to recall it.
That's why you have made a note.
Yes, sir.
You are aware of this annual report?
Yes, sir.
जब हम खोलते हैं तो हिंदी में आता है, so I can't see that also. It's okay, no problem. Be aware about that, then that will be good. Some 16,000, somewhere I wrote it.
16,700.3.
Correct. एक दिन हम उसको देखा ना. Net profit is 19,567.35. Something like that. Okay. So what is the share price of Coal India Limited now?
The share price.
I also don't know. Wait.
Sir, I have made notes on it, but
Achha, you know that? You have noted that?
Yes, sir.
Achha. I have never asked this question. I would have interviewed about 45 boys from your Coal India. पहले बार this question has occurred to me.
Sir, share price is 131.20.
अभी 130. Just marginal variation now. Now it is in the range of days range is 135.80 to 137.45. अब 136 बताने से चल जाएगा.
Okay, sir, I have written off 29/7/2020. It's 131.20.
29/7. 29/7.
2020.
Oh, Baba, 6 महीना हो गया ना.
Okay, sir, I will update myself about this.
How many employees are there in Coal India Limited?
I don't know about this.
We see our coal that our overview में देखने से तो about us आएगा. About us में दे बोलता है 272,445.
272,445.
मतलब 2,72,445 people.
Okay, sir.
Include yourself 272,446. Best wishes.
Thank you.
I'm just telling for fun sake. You have really done well. Best wishes. I will give you 9+ out of 10 marks.
Okay, sir.
Best wishes. Do you have any questions to me?
Sir, sorry, I was
Your
not. You
performance
were
was
not
really,
audible.
no, no, I'm telling, do you have any questions?
Yes, sir. Sir, I want my feedback from you.
Feedback as it is, you have been able to answer almost all the questions. I think you must have listened to one or two HR interviews for other candidates. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
How many you watched? One or two?
Sir, two.
Two, no, right? Yeah. How will you rate yourself compared to them?
Um, Sir, in terms of confidence, as compared to that girl from Samastipur, I will rate myself 8.
Mm,
She was 10, I will rate myself 8.
mm. Because that girl was so very good, na?
Yes, sir.
Acha, acha, you are talking about Aishwarya Priyam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, she's very good. She's very talkative. She's very good and talkative. Yeah, and that is basically because she is now also working in a company. समझती है? समझ गया?
Yes, sir.
She is working in a company. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That is the girl I told yesterday. Yeah, yeah. Very nice. Then, yeah, I have there is no need for any giving feedback. You are doing exceedingly well. Now update your knowledge regarding your Coal India Limited now because you have made entry earlier. समझ गया?
Yes, sir.
Next point is what else I should say? That same about HR and other aspects also थोड़ा थोड़ा verify करके रख लीजिएगा समझ गया
Okay, sir.
otherwise you are doing an excellent job but again number of vacancies how many vacancies are there you know that no idea
So for HR, there are 89 vacancies, and for our category, there are 14 vacancies.
14 I mean for SC
SC.
oh good and I think for 14 they would have called roughly 30-35 for interview.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So therefore, one position they will interview 3 persons.
Normally they are supposed to call 1:3, sometimes more.
Yes, sir.
So let us hope you will score well because the one advantage for you is communication skill. Though you are not working, your level of communication is same as that of Aishwarya, that is a Samastipur girl.
Okay, sir.
Though you are not an engineering graduate, the extent of confidence is good because of your gold medals in BBA.
And MBA.
I'm sorry, gold medals in BBA and also MBA. I don't know why I'm looking at the bottom only. Why I was looking into that? Possibly they can, if they want, they can test you about your BBA knowledge also. For example, finance.
Yes, sir.
What is a balance sheet?
The balance sheet is a statement which tells about the profit position, which tell about the financial position of an organization.
What is a trial balance?
So trial balance is something which is prepared before the balance sheet.
No, no, not necessary. Trial balance is a statement made of details of assets and liabilities on a particular date and it should tally. If it doesn't tally, there is some mistake in some of the accounts and that has to be checked. Normally, we call it like this the debit and credit balances of various accounts in a general ledger in the general ledger. The general ledger is one in which different accounts are maintained. For example, property account, car account, then capital. Likewise, everything is maintained separately. So, as on any date, you can take a trial balance of debits and credits, and these two must tally. Correct?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
What do you understand by ratio analysis?
So about ratio analysis. So it is one of the
if you want to know,
tools.
if you want to know more about this, you can watch our accounts managers interviews, where I would
Okay,
have
sir.
been asking so many questions, tough questions also. For you, utna tough to nahi aega. Just tell me what for ratio analysis is useful.
So for forecasting.
Can you further elaborate?
So, in terms of HR, I have heard that
No HR.
it is
No HR.
no.
This is
In
commerce.
sir, in finance,
Yeah.
I'm not able to answer it because I'm not confident that whether I'm speaking
Oh,
correct or not.
it's okay. See, ratio analysis is made use of one to compare the performance of the company with the previous period. For example, you bring out the ratios, current assets by current liabilities for the last 3 years. लास्ट 3 साल में ये कंपनी कैसे फेयर करते हैं, बढ़िया करते हैं और नॉट नॉट बढ़िया करते हैं, समझ गया?
Okay, sir.
Similarly, you can compare the performance of our company with similar companies in this line.
Okay, sir.
Likewise, some of these things can be done. If you want, just go to google.com, put ratio analysis, automatically आपको 1 or 2 pages you will get, and उसमें से आपको मिल जाएगा, ठीक?
Okay, sir.
Any other questions? No, but one thing, what is your name? I'm not telling. See, one thing I want to tell you is that don't refrain from answering a question
Okay, sir.
unless you are only, even if you are 50% confident, you can answer.
Okay, sir.
Supposing I ask you how many districts are there in Tamil Nadu, I'm sure you don't know. For that, you can say, I don't know.
Okay, sir.
But if I ask you how many districts are there in Himachal Pradesh, what will you tell me?
12.
So it can be 13 also, 11 also, I don't know. But still, you must have confidence to speak about certain things about which you are expected to know. As a BBA student, also MBA student, you are supposed to know about all these basic ideas of commerce.
Okay, sir.
Expand GST.
So
Hello?
what?
Expand GST.
The full form of GST. Goods and Services Tax.
Expand RBI.
Reserve Bank of India.
NABARD.
But it's related to agricultural bank. I'm not able to.
National Bank for Agriculture.
For rural and agricultural development.
Agriculture and rural development. Who is our finance minister?
Nirmala Sitharaman.
Who is our coal minister?
Prahlad Joshi.
First, best wishes. 9+ out of 10. God bless you. After the interview date, kindly send me the list of questions they are asking.
Okay, sir.
Good. You are doing well.
Thank you, sir.
From now onwards, you have to go on be reading certain extra things that go into your mind.
Okay, sir.
Hobbies may you told cooking may you will manage. Gardening also you will manage. Another one, what is the hobbies you said?
Sir, I singing.
Singing to ठीक है. They can't ask you to sing. That's true.
Yes.
Yeah. Now about newspaper reading, thoda improve kar do.
Okay, sir.
Which newspaper are you reading?
So I don't read now.
Why?
But it's Indian Express.
You know what? Till you go for interview, you have to read. Why are you not getting papers at the home?
No, sir. I'm getting paper, but I was preparing for the interview, so I was going.
No, preparing for interview is there in Indian Express also.
Okay, sir.
उसमें से कोई जगह पर आप मैटर ले सकते हैं, आप यूज कर सकते हैं. Business page में आप you can read that also. Politics page also.
Yeah. सर मैं न्यूज़पेपर में सारा न्यूज़पेपर नहीं पढ़ती हूँ, जो भी अगर HR से रिलेटेड कोई न्यूज़ होती है या फिर कोई लॉ से रिलेटेड.
No, not only HR plus business.
Okay, sir.
Who is Dhirubhai Ambani?
Sir, Reliance Honor.
Dhirubhai Ambani.
He is the founder member of Reliance.
Or you could have told father of Mukesh Ambani.
Okay, sir.
Who is MB Narayanamurthy?
I don't know, sir.
Infosys founder.
Okay, sir.
Who is Kiran Majumdar Shah?
So biotech.
Biocon International.
Biocon International.
थोड़ा personalities का नाम सीख लीजिए.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
I am closing it now. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Bye.